What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to Therapist Logan Reacts. Today we are doing a song by one of my favorite artists of all time. I enjoy this artist. I found them a very long time ago. They had a few hit songs, kind of go through TikTok, and just banger of songs overall. And I haven't done a therapeutic breakdown yet of this individual, so that's what I want to do. I actually was able to see this individual in concert as well. They were opening for somebody else. I forget who it was, and it was funny because me and my girlfriend just went just to see him opening, and then we ended up leaving just because I'm that much of a fan of his music. So that is none other than Brakence. And this song is one of my favorites too. It's called Prozac. So let's jump right into it and give a therapist breakdown.
I really know what's inside of me, and it was never enough. There's not a right or wrong side of me. Now I'm just so lost, I'll never lie again. Spend my life sucking up, but for a friend won't be falling in love.
Alright, so just kind of right off bat, I really know what's inside of me, and it was never enough. So that's a huge statement, and as a therapist, that's something I would want to immediately explore, because it's very confident in what they're saying, and like what they're stating is like I really know what's inside of me, like who I am, who I'm gonna be, like all my ins and outs and everything. I think, and it was never enough. Kind of typically this comparison or this idea usually comes from when another individual is involved. So I was never enough in other people's eyes, or my parents' eyes, or my girlfriend, or my boyfriend, or kind of anybody. It doesn't specify, and it was never enough. It was never enough for other people or others. So, but I know who I am. So those are really big, powerful statements right there. And then I'm never lying again. Spent my life sucking up for a foe or a friend. Won't be falling in love. It's kind of like, this kind of sounds like love makes them do something that's not authentic to who they are. So love maybe kind of challenge their authenticity of who they were becoming, or who they just are as people. So definitely something, definitely big statements right off bat. And this is why I very much enjoy this artist, is just they have such a way with words, but still just very real, and talk about a lot of therapeutic themes and topics.
I'm staying up late on IG, full time 'cause you talk just like me. Be patient and then fuck hockey, like shaking up my 10-buck Nikes. Prozac when my hands fall asleep. Low blood sugar and some more caffeine. I don't need love, but I want that shit. So fucked up that I love to be said. I can't take it anymore. Fuck boys more fake than before. My heart headaches to my core. I hide that under my tongue. You won't be saying it for fun. I wanna fuck up my lungs to hide the pain from my eyes. It's just so sick to my stomach. I really know it's inside of me, and it was never enough.
So I want to kind of just, there's nothing super significant that jumps out. Again, I might be just not interpreting these lyrics as a certain way. A lot of times, like artists from different areas typically have different slang, so like there may be something that I'm just reading kind of at face value, and as therapists you should be aware of that. That kind of comes along with the biopsychosocials, like knowing where they're from, knowing terminology typically runs different, and just verbiage used can really be telling, and sometimes there is a disconnect. And again, it's no fault for me or the therapist that you're interacting with another individual from somewhere else. It's just understanding that, okay, now I have space to learn, space to identify things from my current client and how I can better suit them, and not suit them, better help them, and just use terminology that better suits them. But yeah, just talking about Prozac makes my hand fall asleep. A lot of the times there are some symptoms that come along with different medications, especially when it comes to the mental health field. Prozac is a pretty prominent one. Antidepressant, SSRIs. SSRI stands for selective serotonin reuptake inhibitor. So these typically look at your different brain components and your different synapses, and looks to pretty much balance out the level of serotonin your brain is able to get. So that way it's just better for the individual. Serotonin is the neurotransmitter that is responsible for kind of like control of emotional regulation, as well as like happiness and kind of that thing. You also hear with like dopamine, but typically antidepressants focus primarily on serotonin. Okay, so let's continue on.
Wrong side of me. Now I want it all us. I'm never lying again. Spend my life talking up for a friend. Won't be falling in love. I'm gonna sound good fuck, but you're ass, you wouldn't know none. Whatever. Found someone now. I wanna be a dick for once until you know I'm not okay. 'Cause everyone is so fucked up. The night is young, you know my fate. But I can't take it anymore. I'm way more fake than before. I wanna fuck up my lungs. I wanna bottle it off.
Okay, so big statements here. So if I'm honest, I don't give a fuck, but now you're cut off, so you wouldn't know none. So again, there's just that, there's a relationship of some sort that that needed to be cut off. So maybe typically it wasn't a positive relationship, maybe it was toxic, I don't know. But you wouldn't know anything. It's just like, again, I'm done, I'm over it, but you wouldn't know anything because you're cut off. Like, I'm not sharing information with you anymore. So there's that going on. But whatever, because you found someone now. So maybe there's a little bit of jealousy or feeling as though someone kind of turned their back. I want to be a dick for once until you know that I'm not okay, because everyone is so fucked up. I like this one because I think this is very relatable. I think a lot of people who are emotionally regulated, who do the work to not crash out, as individuals say, especially the younger generation, they do a really good job at kind of emotionally regulating and controlling for their emotions. And sometimes, like, you just kind of want to have that crash out. Like, I want to be able to snap out, just let my emotions run loose. But again, knowing that typically not a lot of positive things come along with that, especially when you let emotions kind of in the driver's seat. So I understand that completely. I'm way more fake than before. I want to fuck up my lungs. I want to bottle it up. So I don't know if that has to do with the Prozac or just the individual that made them feel not like themselves. But this is a good statement, especially for therapists who are looking to practice IFS. If they feel fake, there's a reason for it. And there's a part inside them telling them that there's something not authentic or cohesive with the rest of the dynamic. This isn't to be bottled up like he is saying, which I think typically is the human route or the decision that humans will typically take. But it's, again, talking to that part. It's, again, processing that part and allowing that part to become, again, part of the whole, or kind of encapsulated with the main self that is focused in IFS. So there's other therapeutic techniques too and ways to kind of go about this as well, but I want to bottle it up. That's probably because he's done that in the past and he feels as though it helps for the most time, but then he probably bottles it up until it's ready to explode, and then explodes on somebody and displaces that anger, emotion, whatever he bottled up kind of onto somebody else. And that's not fair to other people. And that's just not the kind of encapsulation of emotional regulation. You have to feel emotions. Emotions demand to be felt. That's for everyone all the time. If you say you don't have emotions, you're already lying to yourself. So that's just something to be aware of. If you feel as though bottling up is the thing that works for you, you're not being honest. And that's going to be, you may have a longer tolerance than a lot of people, but bottling it up is never a call. You have to feel your emotions. It's something I'm even learning still, like myself. I have a high tolerance, but I need to find areas for me to release as well. I'm not perfect. You're not perfect, but that's what makes us human and makes us individuals. So make sure you're taking the care of yourself too, because you deserve to be taken care of. And that's one way you can start doing is learning to process your emotions in a more productive, healthy, positive way for yourself. It doesn't have to be for others. It should be for yourself. All right.
I really knew what's inside of me, and it was never enough. There's not a right or wrong side of me, but now I want it all us. I'm never lying again. Spend my life sucking up for a fool or a friend. Won't be falling in love. No, the Prozac made me fuck my high school crush in the back of this shit. Oh man, where the war friend, where the war friend.
It's all to do with colour, it's all to do with round, with shape. Everything's colour. Everything, is... Oh, it must be to do with orange. Not only with orange. Oh. I haven't seen colour. I live in a monochromatic world. I can't use colour. I can do everything.
Okay, so that wraps up Prozac by Brakence. Again, just one of my favorite artists. You probably saw me bobbing my head to it, just because, again, this song is it's energetic. It got there's a lot of ups and downs. There's a lot of things talked about, and I think that is hard, and it really encapsulates the idea of a mental health journey, because there isn't just peaks. I mean, there are peaks, but there isn't just ascension or just descension. There's waves, there's up and downs, there's ebb and flows. And I think I just like his music because I don't know if he does it on purpose or just this style of music really, really connects with me a lot. So let me know in the comments down below what you think. Do you like this song? Do you not like this song? Do you like the style? I'm curious because he's definitely on the come up for sure. 134,000 subscribers. But again, he's much smaller than compared to the other artists we've reacted to. But I do think he is on his way up. He's killing it. I think he does bring a really cool sound to the area. So let me know in the comments down below what you think. Do you know this artist? I may do some more of him or them in the future. So let me know in the comments down below what you want to see. So make sure you drop this video a like too, whether you liked it or whether you like the song or not. Again, it just helps support my channel. Think of it like liking the channel as opposed to liking the actual song. So I appreciate it. Thank you all, and make sure you're subscribed too. We are chugging along. So now we try to hit that 10,000 subscriber goal. So that's what we're focused on now. So let's get after it. And thanks for watching. I'll catch you next video.